Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video, and this time I'm going to do a little bit something different. Instead of reviewing a mechanical pencil, I'm going to take you on a tour of my collection, and so we're going to start with this little case that I have right here and continue on. I have three cases currently, three smaller ones, and I'd really like to get a much bigger one, but the truth is that I'm kind of picky about my cases because I'm keeping my pencils in cases because I want them to stay nice. And it's kind of difficult to find hardback cases that have elastic straps like the one that you see right here. I got this case and the other case that is similar to it at Blick Art Supplies. And then I have another zippered case that you're going to see that also has elastic bands that I got from Michaels. And, you know, Michaels frequently has like 40% off coupons. They're a craft store here in the United States. And the Michaels case that you're going to see here in a minute is the case that has the best value, the cheapest price for what it can hold. And so I'm thinking about maybe getting another one of those. Anyway, let's move on to the collection. And so in this case, we have some of my lower quality mechanical pencils or mechanical pencils that I don't use as much, and I also have it a little bit themed towards different types. And so I'll just go right on down the line, starting with the left. On the left, we have a Pentel Twister Ace GT. That's on my top 10. Next to it, we have a Skillcraft Fidelity mechanical pencil. This is modeled after the government pencils that were produced here in the United States by Skillcraft. They still make these. I think that this is a newer version of the Skillcraft pencil. I should probably just do a review of this one. But, you know, it's a decent pencil. It has a retractable tip. Next to it, we have a Pentel Graph Gear 1000 Classic Pencil. I keep this one separate from my other Pentel pencils because I have this one loaded with 2B lead for when I want a softer lead. And then I have a couple of Right Dudes pencils. The one on the left is the Right Dudes pencil that they first started selling at Target, and then here's like the upgraded drafting model, which I recently reviewed on my blog. We have a Papermate Clear Point for when you just need something that writes, maybe a slight step up from a classic plastic Bic mechanical pencil, but not that big of a step up. This pencil is special to me because I got this at the Thomas Jefferson Library in Washington, D.C. when I was there in 2010. And so it's not any particular model of a mechanical pencil. It's just a generic one. But it's special to me because I got it at the Thomas Jefferson Library and it has that branding. Then I have a couple of Zebra pencils. We have the Zebra Delgard, which I just reviewed, and the Zebra M301. I have the Stettler Tri-Plus Micro. This is the 774, I believe. And next to it, we have a Tool mechanical pencil. Tool is sort of like a brand that was put out by Office Max here in the United States. Not a bad pencil. I don't really like the grip of it. It's got a retractable tip. It's got an extendable eraser. It's by no means a bad pencil. I'm just not crazy about it. Okay, moving on to the next case. This is sort of my Pentel case mostly, although I have a wide variety of other pencils in here as well. I got to work a little bit on my organizational scheme, and so we have two Pentel Sharp Carries, great mechanical pencil. I have it in olive green, which is just gorgeous, beautiful. Green is my favorite color, and then I have it in the classic red. We have my other Graph Gear 1000. I think I got this second one for like $5 when they had it on clearance at Office Max. So I was like, Graph Gear 1000 for $5, might as well. And then I have a Alvin. This is the Draft Tech Retract, which is a retractable Alvin. A lot of play in the lead tip with the lead sleeve with this one when the tip is extended. I have a couple of Fisher Space Pens that I got at the Smithsonian Institution when I was in Washington, D.C. Space Pen is a great pen. I don't normally blog about pens, but that doesn't mean that I don't like pens. And so I have Fisher Space Pens in gold and silver caps, and they're both branded with the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum on them. Let's just take it out and one of those out and show that off. Okay, so Smithsonian Institution. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Come on, dingy. Come on, dingy. There we go. Smithsonian Institution, National Air and Space Museum. So nice Fisher Space Pens. I have my Alvin Draftmatic in this case. Okay, a Pentel High Polymer Eraser. I also have several Stettlers as well. Another series of pens. I'm a huge Green Bay Packers fan, so I have a Packers pen. When I was a Smithsonian Teacher Ambassador, I got this nice little pen, and so I hold on to that because that was a nice little gift from the Smithsonian when I was a Teacher Ambassador Fellow, and pen for the College of Education at the university that I teach at part-time. And then some more Staedtler pencils. I have another Tri-Plus Micro here, and then a Staedtler 92505. Pilot G2. And then a couple of Faber-Castell pencils. These pencils are special to me because I did it as part of an exchange with a gentleman in France. And so a shout out to Peter. Thanks so much, Peter, for doing that exchange with me. Faber-Castell pencils are hard to get here in the United States. And so I sent Peter a couple of Tool mechanical pencils, and he sent me these Faber-Castells. We have the Grip 1345, and we have the TK Fine Executive. I like them. They're both fine pencils. I try to keep some really great stuff in my top 10, so they're not in my top 10, but definitely check them out if you like retractable conical lead sleeves and extendable erasers. Really solid pencils. I have a Pentel High Polymer eraser in black that I think I got as part of a set. Continuing on, we have a Papermate Tough Stuff extendable eraser right here in the end, and then a series of Pentels, which Pentel, of course, is a very popular mechanical pencil brand for good reason. We have the Pentel PS315, which has a sliding sleeve, not fully retractable. For the life of me, I cannot understand why Pentel would make a sliding sleeve that wasn't retractable, but whatever. Pentel Graph Gear 500, Pentel Smash, fun little pencil with a nice styling on there. And then I have a series of P200 series. On the right, I have my P207s in pastel metallic colors. I have metallic rose gold, I have lime green, and I have aquamarine blue. And then I have my Pentel P205s, which includes a classic, just straight up forest green model. I actually don't have a black P205. That's something on the list to get eventually. Or a burgundy is the other color that they sell the P205 in classically at like drafting stores. And then I have a couple P205s in metallic colors as well. My metallic purple and my metallic gold. Okay, a variety of different leads. I just did a little review on my blog about this Schaefer pencil that has Pioneer Seed branding on it. This is part of this vintage advertising mechanical pencil trend that was here in the United States. I have a Staedtler Mars Plastic extendable eraser. Series of some more Pentel. These are Twist Erase GTs, one of my favorite of the Twist Erase line. I'm not a big fan of the Twist Erase 3s, okay, because they have a fixed lead sleeve. But the grip on these GTs is great, and they have an extendable lead sleeve, retractable. Pentel Side Click, Pentel Side FX, some of the basic models that Pentel has, and that's the end of the Pentel and Pens case, with some Staedtlers and Alvins thrown in there as well. Okay, and then last but certainly not least, because this is what I consider my really good case, although it is specific to certain brands as well, I have my Tombow Zoom 505SH, fine mechanical pencil that makes my top 10, as well as my Tombow Monograph shaker pencil. We have a Cross mechanical pencil, which is classically sold in pen and pencil sets. You can get these at any Office Max, but I got this at an antique sale for $10, which is much, much cheaper than what they sell it in retail stores. Some Uni HB lead that I think came, some Pilot HB lead that came, that comes with the G2 series that you can buy here in the United States. I have my Uni mechanical pencils here in this section. We have Uni Coratoga. We have the Uni Shift Pipe Lock, and then over here we have the Uni Alpha Gel Shakalaka shaker pencil, and then right here in the middle I have the TWSBI mechanical pencil in the retractable version that I just picked up. Okay, turning this case over because this is a larger case. I have all of my Rotring pencils here, which unfortunately is not many. I want to obtain more Rotring pencils, but Rotring pencils are expensive. I have my Rapid Pro, my favorite mechanical pencil of all time thus far. Work of art, beautiful. I have a couple of Rotring Tikis. I have a Tiki in blue and I have a Tiki in black. And I have a couple of Papermate Precisions coming, which are essentially a rebranding of the Tiki here for the United States. Now on to my Pilot pencils. I have a Pilot Rex Grip, which I have a couple more Rex Grips coming in the mail because these are really good pencils for their price. I mean, if you don't mind getting whatever color is available, you can get a Rex Grip for like $1.50 with free shipping on Amazon. You got to wait a little bit because it's coming from Japan. So I may not get those for a couple weeks, but I have a baby blue and a darker blue coming in the Rex Grip. But it's a really solid low-end pencil for Pilot. I really like it. We have Pilot the Shaker, which is one of the original Shaker pencils that came out. My S3 in 0.5 millimeter, my S20 in 0.5 millimeter, and I have mine in red cherry wood. And then I have Pilot Opt Shaker, which is another low-end pencil by Pilot, and another Pilot G2. And so there's a little tour of my collection. Okay, all my pencils. I've been collecting for about a year and still have a bunch of stuff that I want to work on collecting. I have a reader of my blog and a watcher of my YouTube video who's going to be sending me some pencils to review, and I'm really excited about that. That's going to be quite the adventure and a nice little cultural exchange, and so I'll keep you posted about that. But that's the update on the collection. Have a great day.